What's going on, guys? So we're going to do a little technical analysis on AMD. Obviously, if you were participating and or watching the markets last week, very aggressive moves, both to the long side as well as to the short side. Kind of started off the week with that big extended red candle. Then we had 2 days worth of, a little bit of a dead cat bounce where we kind of ran into the 5 and 10 day moving average on a lot of stocks. And then, absolute just destruction on Friday. So pretty much, what do we have to really look forward to going into this week's session? There's a lot of things that are going to be on the horizon that can kind of lighten the load a little bit from a little bit of a macro point of view. If we look at the weekly time frame on a lot of stocks, we are coming down to a level of support. That's not to say that we can't go lower. Obviously, anytime you think that the stock market needs to bounce, the market will always prove to you that stocks can go lower. Just keep that in mind. Never think that a stock is overbought. Never think that a stock is oversold. The market is going to do what the market is going to do. All our job is to figure out which side of the market we need to be on. With that being said, we do have AMD earnings coming up on the 3rd. So that's one thing to kind of, keep your eye on. As of now, a lot of earnings have been sold, starting with Tesla. Amazon was absolutely crushed. The initial move on Apple was up and then later also crushed. So, normally the semiconductors are the first ones to start, leading us down for the triple Qs, or they're kind of the ones to kind of lead us out. As we get into earnings here for some of the semis, AMD being on the 3rd here, one thing that we do need to kind of, mark out, have on our charts, set an alert for 83.91. That's going to be the lowest close in this recent formation here, going back to the 27th. If we do start to take out that 83.91, we definitely do have room down. Next, a bit of support is going to be that lower Bollinger Band sitting at around $80.56. That would be a good opportunity to take some profits off of the table if you are currently short. If we are looking for some sort of bounce, maybe some sort of earnings run up, maybe some sort of relief going into this week after the extended selling moves here. This is an inverse hammer candle here, generally not a good sign, telling us that we're coming down, but we have to play kind of devil's advocate on both sides. Never can be thinking that the market's going to go down. We always have to be prepared that if the market does bounce, what is going to be the best area for us to take a trade. Big area that I'm looking for here. Before I even want to think about scalping AMD to the long side, I needed to get over the 5-day moving average. That 5-day moving average right now is sitting at around $87.15. On the reclaim, the initial reclaim of 87.15, you can see that we have room to the next supply of around 89.85. That would be a good spot to kind of take some profits. Obviously, if you're going to hold a runner, be very careful. But any close over that 89.87 area would be a close over the 5 and 10 day moving average. That's going to give you an initial room for a dead cat bounce into $95. So those are our levels to the downside. I gave you the levels to the upside. Let's try to play the levels to the best of our ability. Make sure to stay patient. Guys, there is no FOMO when it comes to trading. You guys are not going to miss out on anything. It's not going to be the last time that the stock market moves. You're always going to be able to catch a trade. Make sure we're managing our positions safely. Make sure that we are being realistic with the expectations when we do get into a trade. Mind you, if you guys are putting in $500 into an options contract, don't really expect to get, a $5,000 return on that. Be realistic, right? I know that, the 100% gainers, the 200%, 300% gainers that you see, all over social media, people, with the quote unquote call outs with the 150% moves sound nice. But when you don't get those moves, you're pretty much risking a lot of money if it goes against you. Be happy. 10% investment, 10% return on your investment, a 15% return on your investment, a 20% return on your investment, whatever it is. is good money, guys. It's all about compounding the wins. It's all about your trading plan and your strategy, staying disciplined and being consistent. The last thing that we want to do is be inconsistent, guys. It's great to hit $1,000 winner, but if we're going to, lose $200 10 more times consecutively, that $1,000 winner really doesn't mean anything. Make sure that we're on the right side of the trade. Make sure that we're staying consistent, guys. Also, definitely check out the links down in my description box below. I've got fantastic stuff for you guys down there. Also, I'll see you guys on the next video.